Alright, so here we have perfecto. Parenthesis perfect in Spanish. Or Italian, maybe. And that's the alias, the secondary account of my friend Vasikli Koikola, as he's called on Discord. Has been playing some Goths shenanigans earlier on in some of my casts, moving forward barracks, walling in resources, being a plain old douchebag. See how he decides to play this one. But I am expecting some forward aggression nice and early here. A Mongol player going super greedy early on here already, calling wood roof here, now pushing in the zebras as soon as he's found them. Hasn't even scouted both rhinos yet, but of course you want to do that with the Mongols. The Mongols collect the hunt faster, so you will be able to get to the village super fast if you take advantage of the close by hunt. As far as the map generation goes, no ponds close to their bases, but the woodlands are arguably rather far away. Gold on the hill, not ideal, but at least it's in the back for our red player here. Blue also with the back gold here, but it's a huge wall off to secure that one, so could be an issue. Main gold forward. Doesn't even care about these goats just yet, which means that red could easily steal those if the timing is correct here. You could even move a villager forward and laying the rhino as the Goths kill hunt in fewer shots. Nope. Non-looned villager takes the chance to poke away at the Goth scout here. What's going on? Oh, that's only sheep. Okay. So, nothing... no sign of any forward shenanigans just yet. No barracks yet. One villager moving out now, though. Isn't this a little bit late to move out to walling resources and be nasty? I guess you could still lame the rhino if the villager gets there in time. Blue stays close, knows what's up here, does not want to lose access to that one as the mill goes up on the berries for the Mongol player. Scout now moving out though. That could be bad news for blue, considering that Perfecto here will probably wall in his villager close to this rhino and... oh, okay. It's not going for the rhino just yet. He's keeping the scout close to obstruct any luring. But to be honest... oh, no loom yet for blue. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. This might still work out for our red friend here. Loom still not in. No, sending a fresh villager over. But the scout should still be able to win that. Just blocking away. Being massively annoying over here. Might even cause blue to lose a villager here. Sends a fresh villager over. But look at the idle time. This guy isn't working at all. Dangerously close to town center here. And if blue now tries to take the rhino with the TC trick, that rhino could actually die to the town center fire. No, it's fine. Gets the food. Barracks now up. Blue has no idea as the scout is over here. And enter the Goths infantry spam. No gold collected aside from... actually no gold collected because the Goths have cheaper infantry, so you could queue 3 militia without needing to worry about anything. Now walling in the gold, however, Perfecto has not got Perfecto scouting here because there's gold in the back that needs to be found as well for this to really be efficient. Denying the gold is good, because if you deny the gold of the defending player against rushes like this, then you're then your opponent won't be able to make archers to defend against it. Blue also lacking a little bit of scouting here, has not found his own third gold. In fact, he knows about the second one, which is at least good. 5 militia and counting, 3 on gold now for Perfecto. And considering we're still in the Dark Age here for the Mongols player, having been obstructed in the build-up to the next stage, the Palisade walls are quite weak. So Blue will need to commit to repairs here to keep this aggression out. I guess you could start contesting the mill as well. No more militia being queued for the time being. I am anticipating a potential second... Oh, he doesn't know that it's been walled in! And he's not going to realize... Okay, he realizes. Gonna go for the back gold now. Gonna go for the back gold, and red needs to scout this. Perfecto needs to realize that something's up over here. Rocking the barracks close to TC at home, that's delayed quite a bit, so you're not going to get any archers out until this barracks is complete, and then you need to build the archery range as well, but for now, red has no idea that there's gold in the back here. That's for the time being safely taken down here. Scout finds the back gold now. Militia immediately moving over, but a few is on the way, so we might see the men-at-arms here as well, which will more easily break through these walls. I even got a little bit of elevation advantage here if you stay on this hill and pound away at the palisade. And either way, we're not going to have 4 villagers collecting gold there. Even gets to deny the range a little bit here, so that's good recognition from Perfecto here to stop that one from completing in time. A men-at-arms, definitely affordable. No farms yet. Where's all this food coming from? Oh! It's a new patch, so the Goths have longer lasting hump. So, that's why you could queue so many militia without thinking about farms. Just yet. Oh, Nope is going to be happy to discover these things, that's for sure. Men-at-arms are in. Blue seems to be fleeing the gold now, needs to find the 3rd gold to have continued gold access for archers. And no gold whatsoever, has to bail on the gold, is going to lose villagers here now, almost certainly. That's one first villager dead in the game for Collingwood. In fact, some skirmishers are being added now by the Goths player. Yeah, probably useful against the small amounts of archers that are out. And lacking the starting... no, it's still here, actually. Okay, Blue successfully finds a side gold here, which might not be the worst idea ever. It's a bit harder for Perfecto to scout the gold over at this side. But gold income delayed. 6 villagers collecting. Going to be back on track with the archers production too, but with skirmishers being added... That could be an issue. Okay, still no farms, just heavy on the berries here to sustain the ongoing production. If you send the men-at-arms over here and use the elevation advantage, they'll probably break through the house a lot more quickly. Defensive tower not building for some reason for Blue here. Not building. I think it's because there's one or few builders pathing onto the foundations that gets significantly delayed there, and all of the woodland now idled for Blue, which would also impact the archers' production. Currently no archers being produced at all. The skirmishers could be used to delay this tower, but the men-at-arms will get in, of course. Still haven't found the side gold, or neither of them have found the 3rd gold of Blue over here. But the men-at-arms need to find a new target now. Maybe start pounding away at houses and force Blue to rebuild or something. Don't think they're going to get through here, unless the skirmishers can take out the repairing builder over here. Nope, yeah, going to move away now. An attempt for some counter-aggression as well. Might be able to get some builders here. For reasons unexplained, Perfecto still doesn't have Loom, even though Loom is instant for the Goths, so that does backfire here. Oh. Not too pretty. Okay, Loom is in. So upon being counterattacked, we have the Loom upgrade coming in for the red player. Much needed. Goths infantry also bonus attacking against buildings, which means that this range will be going down. Mongols player going for a stable instead, maybe thinking about the mobility of some scouts now, or eventually in the castle age to get some knights out to deal with the... yeah, for now, forever, Dark Age. Goths player. Oh, might get lucky over here now. Oh, scouts for the skirmishers, of course. That's why he's adding the stable. Not too much food to be spoken about in the bank for blue here, but has had better food access than Perfecto as well, considering the late addition of farms here from the red player. Going to run idle for longer as well. Unfortunately, not going in the correct direction to find the gold income here of blue. Probably going to task the skirmishers home instead to clean up the few archers that are left. And that's lucky for the archers, going to find the hunters over here. Could actually get another few kills here if blue realizes, does indeed do so. Yep, that's one more down. Good counter-aggression from blue. Idling some stone income as well, but now some builders moving forward. Going to drop forward towers now, most likely. Towers. 20 minutes men-at-arms towers here for the Goths player. Now pounding away the houses as well. But blue is ahead of things, dropping another new one. Also relocated to a woodland in the back, which red also does not have scouted. Skirmishers finding the gold income of Perfecto now. Men-at-arm here as well to help out, so the starting scout won't be doing too much over here. Some forward villagers not really succeeding in doing anything here. Maybe wanted to tower the farming income of the Mongols. Men-at-arms over here as well. So if they find the woodline in the back, that could be bad news for blue. Skirmishers against scouts, that's not the fight you'll love to take though. But let's see if they can get some hits in. One of the scouts is at least weakened. So if you spread out the skirmishers in scattered formation, you still stand a chance of winning against them. Man-at-arm getting some hits in as well. As a tower goes up on the secondary gold of blue over here still. Okay, found that gold as well. So that's one that blue currently has no idea is happening. Skirmishers. Not the most efficient villager killing unit, but they are with an uphill bonus and they have fletching. Perfecto decides to pull the villagers away and bail on the tower for now, but successfully idling the gold income regardless. It's completing for blue. And farming economy stabilizing here. 15 farms now. However, castle age on the way for the Goths. 10 on stone now. We'll be expecting to see a potentially forward castle. Like on the hill here would be amazing. Or in the back here. On the wood lines. The woodland that he hasn't even scouted in the back here. But yeah, let's say that the castle went up here for the Goths. And then you'd control the 2 woodlands and the stone, and then Huskarl spam into GD. Not exactly the best economy setup for Huskarl spam though. Look at the villager count here, 29 to 44. This is as all in as it gets for Perfecto here. Now currently only committing to skirmishers basically. Decent skirmisher numbers as well. Not really enough scouts here to deal with that, and there are no upgrades on the scouts either. So where's that castle gonna go? It's gonna go up at home and... Nope. It's going on the... Yeah, it's going on the farming economy, which is fine as well. It's easier for the villagers to get there. Maybe you'd rather want to deny this gold or this gold somehow. Oh, over here, for example, denying some farms and then the gold. But castle in your face like that, not easily stopped for blue anyway, especially not since blue is on the way to the castle age now and does not have resources to produce anything else than maybe just one more scout, one archer. Didn't go back to the gold either, so no gold access for blue here. I'm not sure what blue's plan is here at all. But the villagers are moving forward. And Perfecto doesn't even care that some of them are properly weak. Will he at least small wall in the villagers here, or just YOLO it out and expect the castle to complete? Scouts coming in. Now you'll be needing to quick wall, otherwise the scouts will at the very least take the weak villagers. Skirmishers are here, villagers will have to fight the scouts. Tower coming up in the meantime, men at arms here to possibly stop that. I guess the castle completes. We have... Oh, we actually still have 10 villagers building that. How did he not lose more? How did he not lose more villagers here? Castle completes. Tower foundation will be going down. Actually, it's targeting the DC. It doesn't matter. It's going to reach the castle age now. Could drop a few more towns that there's here for the Mongols. Maybe try to spread out a bit. Try to claim some side resources. Easier said than done on a hilly map like this, as Perfecto just dives in to drop a tower right on the stone pile here. Doesn't even care that there are villagers working here. I would almost consider boxing fighting here. This would for Collingwood, given the weakness of Perfecto's archers. Castle coming up for the Mongols as well. Are we looking at Mangodai entering the field here? What's that gonna do for blue? Still not on gold. Does not use the castle to control the gold. Some forward rams to be added at some point maybe. Oh, there's some counter-attack here with the scouts, not bad. Gonna take some villagers here, but again, lacking most of the upgrades, the scouts will be going down to villagers fighting there, so the crisis averted, I guess. Gold situation not really allowing for many Mangodai here. Looks like blue has sold some wood to get access to gold. Could also just take out the... might actually not be able to drop a town center. Could possibly be able to drop one there. Not the prettiest map from blue in terms of expanding the economy, I have to say. It's flatter on Perfetto's side. Could have easily had that easy on this gold, perhaps. For example. Mangodai now in the making, as the few Huskarls out on the field are pounding away as they go. Now taking the forward gold off the blue player here, and the builders trying to pound down this castle. No, tower, sorry. Won't be able to do so. This Mangodai need to go for the counter-attack. There's not really much economy to raid here. Tower defense coming up, that should be keeping the Mangodai away to some extent as well, and a few Huskarls sent to home base as well, just in case. Looks like Blue is gonna get this tower down, actually. That's funny. Blacksmith's going down before Broken Arrow, actually. So the Huskarls will be taking out the Blacksmith, so Blue will not get Broken Arrow as he thinks he has now, probably. Unless he realizes that the barracks goes down and rebuilds it. Doesn't look to be the case. That hurts, because that means the Mangodai only get 4+1 range and attack rather than the additional +1 the Bodkin Arrow gives. Very important upgrade for ranged units. Let's see if the towers here could keep the aggression away. Villagers just not being sent back to work here. They should, at the very least, garrison here as the Mangodai dance around, dodging arrows here, getting some proper counter aggression. If you look at the Eco KD and the KD overall, it's quite similar between the two actually. But definitely, I was going to say that Perfecto is idling the blue player more, but that's also not the case here. It's this should have been, given the aggression of red, this should be the other way around, to be honest. But it all also comes down to blue being able to get some archers out nice and early on, forcing the Goths player into skirmishers rather than full man at arms spam. And because if you keep up that infantry spam, you could deny the ranged units as well and just start taking out stuff. Not the castle to be constructed here, but how many villagers? 10 villagers, same weak villagers as placed the previous one. 9 men-at-arms, no, 8 Huskarls, some men-at-arms left as well over here. Vanguard counter-attack, definitely getting value there. They did get 3 kills after all. And the villagers are gonna go right through the DC, aren't they? Take the hill, man. Ah, there we go. There we go. Vanguard should be able to deny that though, so I'm not too confident this castle goes up for Perfetto here. Blue even commits the villagers in here. What a mess of a game this is. Now better at tasking right at the villagers this game. Blue, 5 villagers only left. And we're not even halfway there with the castle. This is a castle a particular player would be proud of. Particular pro player would identify with here. Unless it does complete, that is. Vanguard, weak here. 1 weak builder left. Is she going to complete that? Is she actually going to complete that? Is that the hero of the game right here? 97, 98, 99, 99 point... No, we're fine. Cast goes up, and that might just be blues. Q to tap out and call it. Eco KD 35, 29, 68, 54 blue. Actually only 1 villager ahead of red in the end here, and with no military to defend. So I guess that's a good point to call it. What a mess of a game though. And what ridiculous food boost that Goths get from the 20% longer lasting hunt, considering they carry more as well and kill the animals faster. They're the new Mongols in that regard, I guess. Yeah, military-wise, red always ahead here. KD slightly ahead as well. Both making it to the castle age, so impressive of blue to actually hold it off until the castle age there, but castle age that didn't bring any economic advantage or military strategic advantage for blue here. So yeah, not your typical Arabia game there, but still a nice and interesting one. GG.